told me that this is gonna be the nastiest arc.
I don't know what's going on over there. Do anybody know what's going on over there?
I understand that, but it's not the same story. We're talking about the story that they're giving us right now.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of On-Site Verdict. It's your boy Dutch.
And it's your boy, that's it.
Yeah, we missing our Johan.
Yeah, so we got his replacement, Senor Ronca. He's
welcome to the show.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
He's not going to say much, but Josh doesn't say much anyway. So, you know?
Yeah, I think he got some good views in him. You know?
I hope he does, because Josh has none.
That's how Josh right now. Josh sleep.
Yeah,
you know
this is exactly Josh right now at home. I can't breathe. So today we're going to talk about 3 very, very, very good animes that we've been watching this season. One that had a mid-break that just came back. Another one that's been kind of just lollygagging its way through our life. And then we have one that's been pretty consistent till he took a break.
Yeah, it's been...
He decided to take a week off, and I'm not pleased about that.
No.
I'm not pleased about it. But the first one I want to get into right away, just to get out of the way, is Jujitsu Kiasen, because it just came back. And I know you feel highly about this, so I'm going to ease you into it and let you take over, because I know you want to really display how you feel about it. But I'm going to say, based on what we spoke about earlier, I feel like, given the amount of, man, when this comes back, get ready.
Yeah.
And when I've been told things like that, boy, do I sit with my candy. I'm like, this is the day it came out. I've been told. You know, I've never been let down. I feel like a kid who's still waiting for his dad to come back with the milk.
Still.
After this episode, like, there was no milk. Where was the milk? I got promised milk.
Like, come on. Look, man. So, one thing is manga readers. Stop ruining it for the animators.
Please.
Like, please, bro. Like, please, we beg you. Stop telling us things are hyped up when we haven't been the hype. Because, like, now I'm going in here thinking everything is the hypest possible. Like, I want every episode hype. And... man, I mean, Jujitsu Kaisen, I know it's going to be good. The animation looks still great on it. Now, look, I still love the animation on the Jujutsu Kaisen. It looks great. Just that first episode easing back in after the break, I was a little tight on that. I was like, dang. They gave you a little bit of spiciness at the end, but then that's literally all they gave you was the spiciness. Like, unless you want me to marvel over the ping pong match, like, that wasn't...
Now, granted, look, I'll give you that. He didn't specifically say that the episode was going to be the best.
Yeah,
he did say that the season itself, the arc, is going to be the best arc. But come on, man. We was sitting here waiting. The whole episode, I'm like, yo, something finna pop off. The last, 2 minutes, they was like, yo, we got some action for you. My bad.
A little Mecha Rob Maru.
There you go. Come back next week,
But
man.
It was kind of fire, though, that he got his body back, and he got a whole Gundam out there.
I think, the concept of what took place... the actual episode, we got a lot of we got the insight on them being given the option to be the new special grade 1. They were like, who do you want to choose?
Right.
And these guys chose, the main cast. They picked everybody that we rock with. So I'm hyped with it. So I get that, watching the episode itself, I get the context of the episode made the episode good. It was a good episode. I'm not saying it sucked.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, you told me that this is going to be the nastiest arc. I expected them to come in here and start giving people the backhand from the first episode.
Something.
And maybe I'm being spoiled from other animes that have been doing a little bit of something and others that haven't. But but being told that this is going to be great, the expectations were above and beyond. And I feel like I might have maybe let myself down because I let myself fall into the folly of, it's going to be crazy. Bro, waiting for that mid-break.
The manga readers, they... ruining it.
Yeah, man.
Bro, they hype up the arcs and we are just beginning it. Like, let me build up to the hype. Don't put me in the hype right away, having my heart beating, and then I watch the episode and it's an informational arc. I'm like, oh, okay, I know it's gonna get me into it. But I don't want my heart beating rate. I need it to be I need my expectations to be just okay. I don't want it to just expect the most. And then, I'm already there, so now it's not even that great. The reason it was so great for the manga readers is because it was the first time that they're reading it. It's the first time they're seeing it, so, they're hype about everything going on. Yeah. But, if somebody was to be if the writer was to be yo, that next arc that's coming out is going to be the best arc you ever heard in your life. It would lower the expectations on certain things for people. So that's why I'm like, yo, manga readers, stop it. Stop it.
Just chill, because it hurts. But I will say, overall... my on-site verdict of Jujutsu Kaisen for the first episode back, I give it, out of 10, I'll probably give it just out of pure context, because I do enjoy the show and I see where it could go, probably an 8. Just because I do like them last 2 minutes was enough for me to say, damn, that was cold. what they did for him, giving back his body, and how they just started fighting right after that. No games.
Yeah.
Right to the pity paps, which is what I wanted from the jump.
That's what we wanted.
Just throw pity paps. Let me get them in between the episode here and there. They was just last 2 minutes. I didn't appreciate that. So I give it an 8.
Man, I was gonna give it 7.5, 7. But that's just the first episode. We're judging everything just based off the first episode.
That's it.
And I'm judging things based off of the hypeness behind what they were telling me.
I agree.
And like, it's gonna break, but don't worry, when it comes back, we got you. And I'm like, all right, cool. No, and so 7.5. Animation still looks like it's on point, so I'm not gonna be. I don't think there's gonna be any fall off on that.
No.
I think the following episodes are gonna be way higher than the rating that I'm giving for this first episode. But just based off of the first episode coming back from that break, it's getting
and my 8 is off the last 2 minutes. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, that's all you had.
The rest of it give you like a 5. I don't give a fuck about none of that. It was all just It was all like another day.
Okay, cool.
Too much
friends.
talking. Too much blah blah.
I know they're friends now.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool. So now I think we should go into Mushoku Tensei because we watched that fresh, and I want to get this episode out of the way and along with what's been going on. So this is one of the reasons why I wanted Jujutsu Kaisen to turn up the way I wanted to, which is why I'm extra upset.
Yeah,
it's because Mushoku Tensei's kind of been what we think Jujutsu Kaisen will never be. And that is a slow season that just gives you a bunch of what they believe to be information and fillers so that you can understand what's going to happen coming up, so you can become more invested in the characters, so you can enjoy yourself and follow this little story of this wonderful little boy who wants to get his pee-pee back. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's ruining my soul, man, because he's like,
it was like, I didn't know. I thought this was gonna be like an adventure arc / something else.
Going to a magic school.
Yeah, like not a man on his journey of trying to cure his ED.
I mean, he could have did that in so many other ways, but I feel like they're just prolonging and dragging things just to give us more context, to build up his side characters and the people who are gonna transverse with him throughout this. So I get it, and it's cold and whatever, but man, it's not doing it for me, bro. When I watch these episodes, especially like today. All it basically was is him walking around feeling sorry for himself and then finding a girl who he's terrified about and getting scared. And
son, I was mad, bro. I'm like, Rudy, that's your response, dog? When you find somebody that you're terrified about, you don't, bro, like, it's either fight or flight. He did neither. He just passed out and fainted. Like, bro, you have the most mana in this whole world. And you're just gonna just pass out, like, defend yourself, do something, like, not even if you would have attacked her, at least like run. Like, I would have respected more of you running versus you just passing out. Like, bro, now you're dead for sure.
Exactly.
If she was really coming for your neck.
He is the coldest main character that has one of the biggest flaws I've ever seen in a main character. You can't be as cold as you are because this man can do things that nobody else can do.
Yeah. At
his level, and people will literally look at him in awe. But he is so emotionally attached to everything. And anything that goes wrong, his emotions take over and he like forgets that he's cold. He's just like, nah, I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
I'm still a human. I'm scared.
Yeah, no, bro, remember who you are. And anyways, like I was saying about the episode, this episode, like I said, it was more information, more of, leading into the context of the teleportation and what's going on in the series. So I get it. But it's not enough. Like, the coldest part about the episode was when this Fritz tried to attack the white mask lady, and she did all that defense with the rings. Yeah. And that the cold graphics of the fight and the sequence of how she was defending and she was coming at her, cold. I like it. It's those little things that they try to throw in there for like 32 seconds to make you like, remember, we can do this.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care because you're not doing it. You don't throw 32 seconds in there and make me feel like, okay, great, but you had 20 minutes of nonsense.
Yeah.
So for this season itself, for this one, Mushoku Tensei, for me right now, context-wise, I get it. They're building a good platform for you to enjoy whatever it is that they're going to hopefully soon bring to the table. But for right now, 9 episodes in, or 8 episodes, I believe, it's to me...
9.
9. Okay, so I give this episode 7.5. Just because it was nothing in there that made me say, I want to come back next week other than I've been watching it, so I got to finish it.
Yeah.
Because maybe next week it'll come back. And those are the feelings I don't want to have when I watch an anime where it's like, maybe next week they'll give me something worth coming back to. So here we are.
I think there's gonna be something going on just because they gave us the main reason that he came to the magic school. So the reason that he came to the University of the Magic School for that one was to find out about the mass teleportation and what caused it, and like, you know what I mean, just to figure out what was going on. They pretty much found out it was the silent white mask.
Yes, when she was summoned here, it created the teleportation.
So it created that and everything. So now he kind of has his goal somewhat completed. So they have to pivot from here.
They could have done like 3 minutes.
Something's gonna have to pivot. And I'm hoping there's not going to be some filler episodes like that one previously before.
Anime if they don't get it right.
Yeah,
because I can't do this.
Yeah,
there's too many animes that let me down right now, and I'm a feckle nigga right now. I'll switch over.
Yeah, the season is
very disappointing, and for the first season that was actually phenomenal and made me tell people to go watch it.
Yeah.
For them to come to this second season and be like, "What you coming to watch? This is shit."
Yeah, I wouldn't even recommend you picking up the second season on this. I would recommend
not
the
at
first
the moment.
season.
I would say let it finish, so that way you can just watch it through, so you're not going week to week with the disappointment. It's just a straight shot of despair, and then hopefully there's a couple episodes in the end here that is going to bring you back up. But right now we're floating on a river of just this sucks.
Yeah,
and I ain't got no paddles, so I'm just out here stuck, hoping that Bleach saves my life.
Bro, we are really up a creek without a paddle, because I mean, Jujitsu is gonna save us, and I believe Jujitsu is gonna save us. Bleach definitely hasn't. Bleach has really been the only thing that I've been able to look forward to week by week to watch
by week,
because I know it's not gonna disappoint me
ever.
But
except for this week, because
they skipped the week, or they delayed it and took the week off. But they have been giving us so much flame. Every other anime has just been doing the same thing. I don't know what's going on over there. Do anybody know what's going on over there?
I don't.
Why are they getting so much breaks now?
Everybody.
Look, I'm all for great work environments, and I'm great for, PTO days and all of that good stuff at work. But we need you to be a little consistent out there. You hear me?
Yeah.
We love you. Get your mind right. Make sure your mental's good. We don't want your mental messed up. No, you know what I mean?
Because these episodes are affected.
But next season, if you can just get a consistent season of animes, I'll be happy. Look, if you want to take an extra break, you know what I mean? You want to take an extra 2-3 months break before you start the season, cool with me. But once the season starts, I expect that anime to come out every week. All right? Because I've been looking forward to it. For me to just to go there and look forward to it, and not for it to be there? What I'm gonna watch?
What? That's my question.
What you gonna make me do, bro?
That's literally what I tell myself so angrily when it's not there. I say, what the fuck am I gonna watch now?
It's
that's literally what I set up for episodes too. Like,
you
I get a snack,
up, bro.
I roll a blunt. I'm in the porch like, oh, it's about to go down. Oh, next week.
And then you can't just go in there and just like, I guess I'll just watch some mediocre show that I was just gonna
throw out a whatever.
It's like, bro, I just made this meal. I ordered something. Like, I set up for this.
Yeah,
for it not to be there. It's disappointing. So I give it I give him a Sugar Tensei this episode 9. About a 7.
Well, what did you think about Hell's Paradise?
Ooh,
Hell's Paradise.
A lot of people said it let him down with the animation.
So before we get into Hell's Paradise, we have to finish Bleach because that was the main topic, and then we'll come back to Hell's Paradise because I don't want to forget about Bleach because we got to get this out because first and foremost, it's disrespectful he tried to take us off of Bleach because he hates it. I'm gonna let
this man.
That be known.
First of all, it's a Kenpachi.
It's okay because I'll talk about Hell's Paradise. It's a good setup, but we'll be back. No, Bleach has been hands down the number one anime of this season without any contest to me, without any question. Yes. Other than those who are watching One Piece, because One Piece does not count. It's been a continuation forever. So it's not. There's no season. It's not a season of One Piece. Yeah. One Piece is One Piece. It's its own. I have to respect it. It's in its own atmosphere. It's like this anime's down here. Then there's One Piece up there. So I'm not even comparing it. I'm not saying it's the same. But right now, in the seasons of what has come out, this moment, and what has come out last season as well, because they just came out. It's been a continuation. Bleach has been the only consistent show where every episode, pity paps and ass whoopings are being handed out to individuals who do and don't deserve it. People are dying for no reason. People are dying for extra reasons. People are finding reasons to die because they're just going to die. That's just the way the season has been going. And I've approved. I'm okay with it because The first Bleach was great, and I'm not knocking anything that they did in the first series because it was 100 years ago. The times were different, But this season of Bleach has been. Somebody said, fuck the nonsense, and we're not gonna be vanilla.
Right, it's 500 years of beef.
Yeah,
that's what happens. When the blood and the Crips come out,
it's
bro,
cold.
It was it. That's what it is. They all laying it all out on the line, bro.
Nobody's fighting half-asseries out here.
Nah, he came out. They coming out.
And my favorite part about every fight that's been going on, no matter who's been fighting, these Quincy's, every time you think they got an ass whooping, they're like, bro, I got another power. Watch this.
They have a trump for their trump card, bro.
Yes,
they're like,
bro.
You thought this was my trump card? I got an extra trump card. You're like, get the what?
I've never seen good guys get an ass whooping, get one episode break, come back and catch another ass whooping.
Just get the ass whooped again. You're like, damn, my boy.
Back-to-back ass whoopings. Like, bro, he didn't even get to fully heal from the first one you gave him 13 minutes ago because it ain't been but 13 minutes since I fought. And you whooped his ass again.
This boy slinging his arm around like a slinky, boy. Just because he's still trying to hit you because he couldn't you.
Yeah, bro. I just think that overall, the amount of... And it's not even just the fighting, because the fighting is dope. And I'm always... And I want to be clear, I don't always want people to think that because the anime doesn't have fights in every scene that it's not good. I don't want that to be the thing. Oh, you know what I think?
Deciding factor of a good anime.
I think that when there's episodes where literally 90% of it is people just talking, and you've watched like 7 episodes in a row, and you're watching an action shonen anime where people have powers, and you got them talking.
Yeah, but and the thing is there's a difference between an anime has an episode or two about talking, because there's anime episodes I love that just was talking.
Yeah.
Like if on Attack on Titan, on Attack on Trees, I don't know, I don't remember the exact episode, but we call it on Attack on Trees.
Yes.
It's when they were literally, they ran away and they were on the trees and they just was having, and Eren was just having a full blown conversation with Reiner and this dude. And, like, it was an amazing episode. I loved it.
Yes.
Nothing, no fighting or nothing. Just was a great episode of talking. There's a difference between, like, a filler type of, like, let me just try to make something in here and put something in here versus it actually being a great storyline plot of an anime.
No, I agree. I can give you the same context. And for ReZero, when Subaru is having the conversation with Rem, telling Rem basically, look, I love you, but I'll never not love Amelia.
Bro. And
Rem is basically like, okay, I'll take that love and I'll just still love you no matter what, but I'll know you will never love me like her.
Yeah, she's...
and this is and this anime's action, and this anime's got like trauma and stuff in it, but that moment in the anime was a moment that,
elite.
Just talking, it was conversation, it was energy, it was emotion, and it's good, but when we're watching like now, it's called The Blood War.
Yeah,
I expect there to be war. It is blood. This literally the context is the name.
They are delivering on that.
There's no you can't confuse it, and there's no colorful blood to match it up.
You know who didn't deliver though?
Who?
Ichigo. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna say, because this man, bro,
twice.
Look, so he's coming down from the ultimate Serite on the top, right? Yes. And he's flying down. He flips up his phone, calls Urahara, and was like, "Yo, I know this is gonna sound a little cocky, bro.
Just like that, he says it.
But when I get there, I got this."
Yeah, he said no. He says no matter what, hold out till I get there.
Hold out till I get there. When I get there,
take care of it.
I'm gonna take care of everything. Like, so you hear that and you're like, "Yo, son, he gonna come through like an atomic bomb in this bit."
Yeah, just smack niggas.
He comes down. And there was like four girls jumping him. They strong. Yeah, strong. But that's his only thing, is like he didn't handle it. Like, I mean, like, he didn't get beat up, but like I expected him to come down and be like, "Yo, y'all are in the way.
Yep.
You go away.
Yep.
All right, where's the main dude?" Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's he said, "I'm gonna handle everything, bro." If I say I'm gonna handle everything, and I only handle 70%, that's not everything, son.
It's not.
Like,
I told you everything.
If I just handled the big problem, like, yo, if a mechanic came to your car and was like, yo, you was like, yo, my car is messed up. He was like, yeah, I bet, I'll fix everything. And he just gets the car running for you, but you still got mad problems because you need an oil change. He didn't fix everything.
No.
He got your car going.
Yeah. And that's what it did. Ichigo showed up and got the fight going, and it ain't go nowhere.
It wasn't like he wasn't like I was a little man. I'm like, damn, Ichigo, you should have.
So I put it like this, because this is the second time in this same series. So the first part of this context, Ichigo was in another place, and the Quincy's had just finished attacking the Sarete. They were killing everybody, mopping the floor with everybody. Ichigo pops into the scene after finally getting away. He was trapped in an impenetrable prison, and he finally gets out of it. He shows up, and the whole anime does it. Every time he comes in,
Best music, hands down.
you hear that, you know Ichigo's there. Everybody looks up, it's Ichigo. Spirit pressure get crazy. Everybody's like, oh my God, he's so powerful. He showed up, guess what? He got mopped. Showed up, didn't do shit, got mopped.
Got jumped,
got sent to the afterlife. So this nigga said, he didn't get sent to the afterlife, my bad, but he was like, yo, I'm finna go train. That's what this season comes in. He said, I'm finna go train. He went up there to go train. He said, man, I'm up here. He got a new Zanpakuto, new second sword. He's supposed to be everything now. They trained him to be, he's the all-time Shinigami, the best Shinigami to ever been. They literally said, it's like, you will surpass every other Shinigami that ever was. Comes down, says what he says. Magic quote, coming in like Denzel. Yeah, it's finna get taken care of. I said, woo! Ichigo for... Boy, when he show up, he see them 4 girls. He just started playing with them.
Bro.
Throwing abilities to show them how strong he was. Basically telling them, move, don't die to the ability. You know how many niggas in the scene prior to him showing up? 30 seconds before Ichigo shows up. Those 4 girls individually killed like 40 people each. And mercilessly killed them in different ways.
Like they're running away, like save me, don't kill me, and they're like, no, I'm getting like. Chill out.
It was so depressing to see him walking around just backhanding them like they're regular fighters, just like, oh, I'm not trying to fight y'all, I'm trying to get to your watch. So he doesn't give me the Ichigo that said he was going to come down and take care of business. My people have been dying. They have been asking for you to show up. When he showed up, one of his homies is on the verge of death. He's cracking jokes with the dude like, haha, I didn't think I would have to ever be here to save you. And I was like, yeah, I didn't think so either. And then he's like, let me fight like a bitch now and not kill everybody who's almost killed all of you.
Yeah.
And then when he runs to go towards your watch, he sees his homie who betrayed him. I get it. You know, his homie's not his homie no more. That's like basically if me and you was riding and fighting forever, and then all of a sudden I come to fight the main nigga, you standing next to the main nigga.
You're like, hold on.
So looking at me like,
I'm like, wait.
Damn, my bad, homie. So, you know, he switched sides. Ichigo get emotional. He don't want to, like, be Ichigo. He start asking questions. Why? Ishtar? Why don't you want to be my friend?
Right.
Who cares? Your people are dying. He's with the people killing your people. You got to go too.
Lob a Lego for something, bro. Talk about it later.
Thank you. Swear to God.
Hold on.
You know what? That's probably the realest thing.
Bro, old boy threw mad arrows at you, and he didn't even, like, he barely even blocked. He was just so appalled, like, what?
Yeah.
Friend?
Yeah.
Like, bro, block it properly, hit in a counterattack, and then they just slid afterwards.
Yeah, and then
he just watched it in amazement.
What? Spoiler alerts. You gotta say that.
What?
Oh, it's gonna be on there.
No, everything's spoiler because this is on-site verdict. Everybody know we give you the verdict of the episode.
Like, dang, I know the whole.
Yeah, we gonna tell you the whole thing, baby boy. If you don't want to hear it, don't listen.
Spoiler. Crazy thing, I wasn't interested at all. Anyway.
Oh, that's crazy because stupid people don't need to listen.
Bleach is trash.
Bleach is the best thing.
Paradise.
Anyways, before we get there, we still gotta finish it. Anyways, long story. I know we didn't. Trust me. Anyways, the fights in this thing have been super animated.
Yeah.
Context-wise, each one of these Quincy's have individually great powers that once they're activated go into another level of greatness in their powers. It's like what we told you earlier. There's never a clear victory against these guys. They always have a plan for the fact if they're going to lose. You know, so this has been one of those things in Bleach where you're always being surprised in the middle of the fights. It's not just a regular fight. It can turn into something crazy. The imagination fight with Kenpachi was just ridiculous because how do you beat somebody that you imagine as a monster already going into the fight and then have to imagine how to beat a monster? And while fighting him, he's literally doing monster-esque ass things.
Yeah.
How do you throw somebody in space and try to close the vortex? And in space, he pulls himself and slashes a hole back through the vortex and pulls himself out of the space in which you put him. And did not die and continued to fight as if he had not been. And then when he did realize his injury, he said, coughed a little blood. Something's hurt.
Oh, okay.
And kept going. You know what I mean? Like,
the man's a monster, and then charging at you like, no, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, no, like there's no
like there's an instinctual fear when you feel a predator rushing at you. That you know what I mean?
No matter what you do,
it doesn't matter. Kenpachi is a predator.
In a context, I felt like this guy he was fighting was a guy in the water trying to get out of the water with a shark approaching him, but he's in a depth of water that he can't really do anything but flail. Because I felt like this guy was just flailing stuff at Kenpachi, and Kenpachi's just like, I don't care.
Bro. The thing, everything he threw at Kenpachi was like, I told you, there's nothing I can't cut.
There's nothing. Like, when you have such a fucking, like, your mindset is what it is. I am Kenpachi.
Mm-hmm.
I do not believe I can lose to anyone, and I cannot be beaten by simple tricks.
Sir Alpha.
So, realistically, like I said, this anime has been the one anime that has given us everything you want. Story, action, animation, drama, mystery, context.
Not so much mystery, but a little mystery.
Well, if for the people who don't really follow along and don't know what's going on,
not no more. I tell you that ain't no
You know,
mystery no more.
you know,
Spoil it all.
spoiler. You know, so I give definitely, other than the fact that it gave me a week off, I still give it a 9.5 because it's been hands down fire, and I wanted to see Ito's face when I said that, really. So, but it's still 9.5.
Nah, honestly, for this episode, I have to give it like an 8, like an 8.5 maybe, but 8 probably, just because it was a little something.
How you
know what I
get
mean?
Bleach more than Jujutsu Kaisen?
Because it was a better episode.
Y'all just forget what the Gojo thing happened?
Look,
Bro, we episode, or are you talking about season?
That's still the season.
We're talking about an episode, sir. So just
We're only
one
talking about the
specific
episode.
So
episode.
which episode are you talking about? Bleach?
literally up until the last episode.
The
that
last
just happened.
episode of Bleach, bro.
So the last episode of Bleach and the last episode of
Jujutsu Kaisen Bleach
Yes,
shitted all
it's
over that.
literally
It was way
up,
better.
everything up until this moment. We're not talking about
Everything
super
up
way
until that
better.
moment, right?
this moment that we're at right now. Wherever
You
the
still
anime
think
is.
it's
Not everything, no, because that
Well,
Gojo and the Tenji fight was a little crazy.
You're misinterpreting me. Not the entire anime. We're talking
just talking
about what
the
it's
first
been right now.
The episode.
The
last one.
tour, the tours of Jujutsu Kaisen have still been in the same anime season.
Yes,
They've
it
just
is.
been separated. That's what I'm saying. It's been separated.
Same thing as Bleach,
But we're
right?
talking about right now, this moment, this season of what they have going on.
Yeah, what
Bleach
they
has
have-
9 episodes and Jujutsu Kaisen has 1.
No,
That's
they
6.
don't. They have 6.
We're not counting the prior
But that's
episode.
part of the season.
But we're not counting that. We're counting
Why?
it right now because this moment of context is separate from the last context because the last context was the prequel. That was the prequel leading up to this.
No, but that's part of it.
I understand that, but it's not the same story. We're talking about the story that they're giving us right now, not what they gave me already because
But it's part of
they
that
had a
story.
break.
It's-
If there's a break, it's not the same. That's why.
That's not true.
Yes,
That's
it
not
is.
true, no.
If you take a,
Because
it was.
Attack on Titan been on break for like.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
But
But it
we
was
talk
the same
about-
arc,
but
though.
we talk
But it was
about
the
it.
same arc.
We talk
Yeah,
about it
that's the same
separate.
arc, though.
But you
That's-
talk about it separate.
Yeah, but
You don't ever talk about the first
sometimes.
season in the same context you talk about the last season. You
But-
talk about the last season right
Yeah.
now. You can talk about the anime as a whole.
But that's still the second. Yeah, you keep hitting it.
My bad. No, it's still like but that's what I was saying.
See, Ito should have just been on there, so because having these type of discussions,
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's
it
fine.
gets
Listen.
it gets real good.
Yeah, this guy
Listen,
loves
bro.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Because
This
it's
man is a
better.
manga reader, bro.
It's
You this man is taking
Listen,
everything.
You can fix everything.
You're taking everything in context. Like the last episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, if you watched
It
it,
was
you
okay.
would not say it was better than the last episode of Bleach.
That's
And
true,
you
but
would
we're
be like,
talking
I
about
enjoyed
the
watching
No,
Bleach a little
they're-
bit more.
I'm
They're
talking
not
about
talking
the.
about the whole season though. That's what you
This is just episodes. I'm not trying to say as a whole anime which one is better and which one is not, because that's a whole different subject. And I would have to dig deep into it because it's not gonna be. It's not as easy as you think it would be because you don't even like Bleach. So like you're
I've
like,
seen these new episodes, all of them. but
no,
that's
bro,
part
you're
of
not.
that
You
same
don't even
season.
like Bleach though.
It don't matter.
So like you go at it with a bias. Yo, this
Yeah, plug your mic.
bro, this man is a hater.
fixing
This
this with a
nigga watches all the episodes and hate them every time.
What?
I'm just saying. You say you watched every episode of the season and hated everyone.
Are you talking about the
Like, why'd you keep watching
You're
it?
talking about the Bleach thing?
You
Yeah.
said you watched every episode of Bleach and hated it. That's impossible.
No,
You
no,
can't
no.
watch every single
I didn't
episode of
say
something
that.
and hate it.
We're
You
talking
just
about
give up.
That Rikua?
What season were you referring to?
What are you talking about? All of them are bad. They're all
This guy's
bad.
crazy.
They're all bad.
Objectively, he can say that because it's his opinion, but realistically, he's dumb. So
This guy's crazy.
I give you the respect that
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen is an overall better anime because of where
That's
we
what
are.
I mean.
But we're
That's
talking
what I
about.
mean.
You gotta listen. We're talking about in today's day of
And
anime.
Bleach is done.
No. You're
it's
missing.
already
You're
done.
missing the
Jujutsu
context.
Kaisen.
We're
It's
talking.
not done,
We're
man.
talking about.
Done.
We're talking about today's context of anime. Today's anime is different. Bleach comes from an era from a long time ago. What they're doing now is in today's era, but Jujutsu Kaisen has already established itself as a top tier anime of right now. Nobody's gonna tell you that Bleach is better than Jujutsu Kaisen
Yeah.
on the pure
Except you
on the.
guys.
I never said that Bleach is better. We're talking about the episodes at this moment, right now, what is being given to us, even including the prior episodes
Okay.
of what came out. Bleach has been more consistent and more to me, more viable of an anime if you want to give somebody right now to watch an anime this season and say, shit, man, watch this and you gonna like it.
Okay, bring him
You
on.
know what I see Ito doing? Going up to the mic and saying, Jujutsu Kaisen is the best anime.
Just knock it over like, yo, Jujutsu Kaisen is the best anime this season.
Like, he don't want to hear nothing else. Like, that's his opinion.
Bleach and that Rikuyo's just like...
So now, about Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise.
Compare it to Bleach, because they both came out around the same
Compared to
time.
Bleach, why don't you compare it to Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah,
No.
why not?
Because it's not comparable.
Yeah,
Why
no.
is not?
It's too good. What do you mean? It's different.
It's not different. It's obviously it's a different anime.
Yeah.
No,
But
you
let me
could-
tell you like this. I'm gonna put it pure and simple. The animation that was
budget.
shown
The budget.
in Hell's Paradise was on par with top tier anime. Period. You're not gonna
didn't
sit
like the
here.
animation?
You're not gonna sit here and tell me
think
that
the
Gabi
animation-
I thought the
Maru,
animation
when
was
he
good.
would do
I
his
think it was
nimble
good
fire
for what it
techniques.
It looked good. It looked good.
Yeah, I think it was good
I
for what it
wouldn't-
was.
It was top tier, but
Of course not.
Yeah,
Of
but
course not.
it's not like
It's not even
it's
Jujutsu
top. It's like the top, but it's not like the top.
I'm not.
At the top.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's in the top, but the animation that they did give you at times could be. If you're just watching anime, you could say that it's got top tier animation.
Yeah, I think
it's
No,
not
yeah,
trash.
It was really good
I think
animation.
It's the story that got us too. The story
Well,
was
no,
really
the
good.
story. I mean, the story could be great, but the animation has to match what's going on. Because if this dude if Gabimardo does his nimpo techniques and it doesn't look like blazing fire when he says blaze,
Yeah, the static blaze.
like an actual blaze look, which actually did what it looked like it was
Yeah.
singeing people, not like just some bullshit ass red flames that he would throw at people. I wouldn't be as interested. But his nimpo, the way they did everybody's moves and techniques in Hell's Paradise, everybody from the regular sword techniques to the actual nimpo. I think
Fighting was great. I like the Dao aspect of it. 'Cause
Yes.
I mean, every anime has the little Dao, ki, chi.
everything is
You know what I
interpreted
mean?
differently.
And it does it differently, but you know what I mean? I like the aspect that they put on it too. I thought it was a really solid, good anime that I look forward to seeing more seasons on.
Definitely, that's been season 2 has been confirmed.
Yeah, I'm sure it has to. It was a really good. It's a really good
You
anime.
almost did it. A lot of people didn't like the animation.
And a lot
can't-
of people are snobs.
But that's the thing. You can't. That's the thing
No,
because
for
everybody's
real.
comparing it to
The
the
Demon
Demon Slayers, the
Slayer,
Jujutsu
yeah.
Kaisen.
They're comparing it to the
Yeah.
animation that people are doing right now.
Yeah.
Bro.
Which is like top tier.
It's not fair.
All anime doesn't have to
Everybody
be like that
can't
to
be
good.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Everybody can't be Kobe. Everybody can't be
LeBron.
Steph Curry. Everybody can't be LeBron, bro.
You know,
Like, what are you talking about?
You gotta have the
bro?
KDs and the Kevin Garnett and all
Damn.
those other players, bro.
He said KD.
Yeah.
KD's up there too, bro. Don't disrespect KD. dog.
Why you doing
What?
crazy like that?
That my boy is disrespectful.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm just
Nah,
I'm
you
saying,
gotta
like,
you gotta be
KD's
like
up there,
nah
too.
nah. You gotta say you gotta have your Patrick Beverleys and you gotta have your Drew Holidays.
I didn't even.
You
say
gotta
that.
have your
Kevin
Draymond
Garnett's
Greens.
way better than Patrick Beverly. Kevin Garnett got a ring.
I know that's what I'm saying. These are you're naming top tier people still.
I did. Kevin Garnett's top tier.
I know, but I'm saying not everybody. I said, look, so I said not everybody's Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And then you said you gotta have your KDs. You gotta have your KGs. Like they're not top tier too. Nigga,
No, I'm saying you
they
gotta have-
be. They gotta be up
Oh,
there
you
too.
done?
No, I need to make a statement. You disrespectful.
No,
Don't disrespect Kevin Garnett and Kevin Durant.
No. That's not the context of what I put him.
100. What y'all think?
Nah, we're taking a break from Zom 100 like they took
Yeah.
a break on us. I'm
Yeah,
tired of
I got
that, bro.
time.
You know how much times they
we're
took a
done.
break on us? You know, I'm a
done.
break on them. How
Yeah,
you like
I
that,
ain't
Zom?
like that.
I'm not even finna talk about you, player.
Can you look it up? Who's that animation team?
The animation team is suck my dick
Give me
because
the
they're not
last-
animating right now. They took 3 weeks off animation. I don't care who the team
bro.
But
is.
it's really good. Y'all
No,
like it?
I don't care.
Yeah,
about,
it's really
I think
good,
it was
but you know
good,
what?
For the
It's
5
not here.
episodes they gave
What you
me,
want me to talk about?
Yo,
What you want me to talk
They
about?
had a
this week?
5-episode budget.
Y'all being selective.
No,
Attack on
Zom
Titan
100 's
doesn't
We're
say-
being selective, but
No,
he
it-
can't say anything good
No,
about
it
Bleach.
didn't.
Yes,
When
it
it comes out with
6 months
consistent
later.
episodes.
But
Yes,
6 months
but when
later.
it comes out, don't it come out every
First
week
of all,
has an
Attack on
episode?
Titan took 4 years off before, so I don't care
like I said,
about time.
animators. Like I said, animators. If you need to take an extra 2 to 3 months off before you start the next season, go ahead, do
Please.
what you got to do.
When you start, don't stop.
But when you start, don't stop. I
'Cause we
need
get hot.
every week for the
Consistency.
12 weeks that they come out for you to throw me an anime out.
And if you skip
And
it,
then
I'm
after
writing
that,
you a mean letter.
take your breaks, do what you need to do.
Do it.
But let me get it consistent.
So yeah, that's your
So
consensus on
that's
Zom
what that's
100.
how I was on 100, bro.
Alright, so
I'm
what do
good
y'all
on
think
that.
about anime movies, like what they're doing now?
I think the concept of anime movies is
Oh,
extending
you talking about the One Piece
amount
thing?
of no, not just nigga.
No,
wow,
I-
disrespectful. You know how many people have dropped a movie before One Piece?
Oh no,
No,
you
no,
talk.
no,
Oh,
no,
I'm talking about. I don't know if he was talking about the
You're
actual
talking about the
movies
adaptation
or
of making movies
adaptation.
intercourse into the season,
Yes,
making you watch a
yes.
movie and then leading into the season.
But not everybody's doing that because Black Clover just came out. That had nothing to do with anything.
But it doesn't necessarily always have to match. It could always be context that they could use to create. Because
Which do you like more? Do you like
it
it
doesn't-
integrated in a story?
no,
or-
it doesn't matter to me because I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Z had so many side movies that had nothing to do with the main story, but all of them are great.
So good.
The
Garlic
thing-
Jr. Saga, Brawly 3 times, The Great Tree,
I agree.
Raditz.
I agree.
You know, these are these
That
are
was
things
just
that
part of how it
Cooler,
used to be.
Janimba.
Me-
You know, these are people that they fought just because to give you extra content that had nothing to do with the season.
But there's only good. But that's the thing. Like, if you're a top tier anime, sure, do it because I'm gonna watch it. But if you're just like if Mushoku Tensei was like, yo, I just dropped a movie for it, I might not. I might, you know what I mean? Like, it
Well,
might. I mean,
let's
I'll
not-
watch it.
Let's
and
not
shit,
say
but,
that
like, I
because
don't know,
you gotta
like,
be honest.
it's
Don't
only
say that
really-
because if you would have did it off the first season, you would have watched.
I would
the
have
movie.
watched it, yeah. But after the second season, they would have come
That's what
out
I'm
with
saying. You're being
OVA.
selective off the season. We can't do that. We gotta say off principle of the anime.
No, I'm just saying, bro. Like, if it's not a top tier anime, I might not peep the movie.
But
dog.
Mushoku Tensei is a top tier anime, bro.
No, not
Based
anymore.
based
It's
on
dropping
bro,
off.
you can't drop it
I
off.
never
Look,
seen
look.
that.
That's one thing. Again, I have to make that clear.
It's not a top
I'm
tier too because not
I'm
everybody knows about it.
Mushoku Tensei.
Yeah, not everybody knows about it.
I think okay. You could be right. It might not be top tier to you guys and
It's a great anime.
to the I think based on the first season, its context, what it brought to the table, how different it is in terms of
It's amazing.
all these other isekais that are out right now, how it separated itself and where it could have gone. And I don't know, Josh is saying that it's going to redeem itself, but we're giving it time. Based on that, I have to say that it is a top tier anime that if the second season was literally anything close to the first season, we wouldn't even have this debate. Because when you watch that first season, you're like, this is fire.
No, I guarantee you.
Like-
if you guys haven't seen Jobless Recreation, is the English version of it. Jobless Recreation, Recreation,
Watch season 1 and
Just
come
watch
back and
season
tell me you don't
one.
like it.
Jobless?
He told
I'm
me about it.
Jobless
asking you to tell me you don't like it.
Recreation.
He
It
told
is
me.
Is
a
that the
really
one that he turns into a little kid?
Yeah, he
turns
reincarnates
into
as a little
baby,
kid,
yeah.
and then he comes and he lives his life.
He's a
in the
blonde hair
world.
little kid and he's rudiest.
That he
And,
has power.
Yeah.
well, yeah, he's a mage. Everybody has mages. They have
Yeah.
mage powers, and then like he
He
lives with
finds
a
this
family.
rich girl that he kind of likes.
Yeah, this is Loki, his cousin, so it's a little weird, but
Yeah. Sometimes these shows are really weird.
yeah, but it was like back in the day where
I
it was
know,
like
I
it's
know.
like, yo, we're cousins, but not really because you're like my third cousin. Like he was like my aunt, and then like
moved.
yeah, like my aunt was married in, and then like yo it was like damn, and then like man.
It was good, but then it got. I don't know. I just.
No, you probably watched it when it came out because it's the same thing my nephew did. You probably maybe watched the first 12 episodes and
then
didn't
watch the other
realize it
half.
was a 24 episode season,
Yeah.
and it was like, oh, okay, this
It
was cool
split it
little
up.
anime. But then they actually continued on and was actually good. Like
Really?
after
Yeah.
the 12 episodes, like
Yeah,
I don't know
it
if you
gets
watched all
live.
24 episodes because if you watch all 12,
So it gets
24
lit?
episodes,
Yeah.
if you watch all 24 episodes, it's a really
I'm telling
good
you, bro.
anime.
I'm telling you, bro. This man. That's what I'm telling you. He's cold.
I get that's true. Like JoJo Bizarre Adventure, I had to watch that first season.
Bro,
get
but
through
it's
it.
different than
But
that
like,
though.
do you have to get through a first season of like an anime?
First season,
Sometimes
it was
you do.
24. It was get through the first
No.
season. The first
It was like
season was
12.
amazing.
Sometimes you do.
No,
And it wasn't 12.
Of JoJo?
No.
No, I'm talking. No, I'm not saying you got to go through 12 episodes. He said he enjoyed it, but I said the reason,
I don't
but
think I watched all of them.
but that's the thing. He doesn't know the full story, so that's why it wasn't as great to him. Like my nephew was like, yeah, I like that anime. It was cool. I was like, so where you left off? And he was like telling me, I was like, bro, you left off in like episode 12, bro. I'm
Bro,
like,
I'm on episode 19 actually.
No, so
no,
you're
so
almost
you-
done.
no, so you almost done then.
Yeah.
No, but you. Well,
I got one more question on the anime based stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can take it wherever.
yeah.
Favorite Dragon Ball Z movie? I'll say top 2 or 3 if you can't decide.
Oh man, if we're gonna
I
go,
asked Brad this a while back.
if we're gonna go
I think he
movies, my favorite movie is, and I had it on VHS. That's what's my favorite. It was the final episode of Dragon Ball Z GT when they fought Omega Shenron.
Was that a
No,
movie?
that's
wasn't-
that's what I was trying to say
Yeah,
too.
but you-
Because I said the same thing to him. He was like, "No, it's not really a movie." I was like, "Bro, but
I
that
guess
shit
it was
was
the
fire,
episode,
bro."
Okay, but
Yeah, so that's I guess
if
it
you're
don't
talking
count.
about the actual movies that they released, the
Yeah.
Janemba movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Janemba.
no movies.
Janemba?
The Janemba movie was to me fire because I love Janemba as a villain. His whole fighting style was turned, and I just like I had to go Super Saiyan 4 fusion to beat him.
So that's your number one?
For me, that's my number one. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bro, y'all hate, like, I'm one of those people that people hate. Cause I'm like the dude, like, yo, you seen the new one though?
Yeah.
The Broly, of course, the Broly was the best one. Come on, the best animation, the best everything was great. Great fighting. Like, I went in there, was like,
no, I get it. But I see why you're picking that, and I'm not.
Well, but that's what I'm that's that type of person. Like, it just
Yeah.
recently came out, and I just remembered how happy I was when I watched it.
No, and I agree because that movie made me happy, and I think it was, and I think okay. Your question, I still answered the same, but to be honest, that is the best one that they come out with. That is the best one that they come out with. And but still, I stay with my first one because I just go by based off how I felt when I first watched that movie.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Because to me that Jonemba was a fire one, and then I'm gonna have to go with probably Broly second.
The original or the second one?
No, the new one, the newest one.
Okay.
The originals
was really good.
The originals are good too, but
The original was good.
I'd have to go with the newest one just because come on.
Yeah.
It gave us everything you wanted, and
I'm surprised y'all didn't say the Gohan and Piccolo movie.
that one was good, but it wouldn't be my favorite.
That was definitely not up there.
No, so to answer,
that was good. It was a good movie, but it's not up there. Like, it's not up there.
To answer your previous question, yes, I do like them using movies to create a kind of, we're going into the season like this, or to set up what happened prior, whatever the case may be. It just gives you more chance to enjoy more content. Yeah. You get a movie and a season. You know what I mean? So,
because then when they drop the movie, it's literally the season, and then they wait like next year or 2 years, a year and a half to drop the actual episode. So sometimes it'll be like, yeah, I get it. You gave me a whole hour, an hour and a half. Because you get good, you get good information and you enjoy it, but then you're like literally like, damn, that's not even a season though. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I guess it is the same thing. If you like a 12 episodes.
12 episodes. The average anime episode's about 18 minutes.
18 minutes.
Give or take the intro and the outro, you remove those.
I guess it's more than an actual season. I guess, now I think about it, I'm just convincing myself I like movies more now because then I get to watch the whole spiel right there.
You know what I'm saying?
And I ain't got to wait week by week.
Yeah,
even though it is nice to have a little week by week thing to watch.
I feel like they can only do that with short arcs because the longer ones, like this Shibuya one that's coming for Jujitsu Kaisen is like the longest in the whole history of Jujitsu Kaisen.
Yeah, great. Yeah, then you guys keep hyping it up.
It's only 18 episodes though.
I'm not even gonna.
They literally said there's only 18 episodes. No, that's crazy.
20 something altogether with the Gojo thing. Remember?
Oh, so I thought it was gonna be 18 in total.
No, the Shibuya is 20.
Because it said the Shibuya arc is 18 episodes, so I was like, well, isn't the Gojo thing part of the Shibuya arc?
Left. Yeah. So
we have 12
so then you got 12 episodes, bro.
Because everything's gonna be like 20 something, if I'm not mistaken, and then the Shibuya is 18, I think.
Okay. Don't lie to me, bro. Because if you hype me up and tell me there's 24 episodes and there's only 18, you know how mad I'm going to be?
It's going to be crazier than Demon Slayer.
Nah, that's too outlandish.
Stop it.
You're speaking outlandish.
You know how you felt when you thought that bitch was going to die? Wait, you know about this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you already watched Demon Slayer, right?
Her name is Nezuko. Watch her mouth.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Anime.
Yeah, I love animals too.
My favorite animal.
Bro, come on. This is an anime and an animal. But no. The Demon Slayer is amazing. Yeah, like that when Nezuko. Come on, son. Like, chill out.
I didn't cry. You were crying.
You're right.
I almost shed a tear.
Bro,
it was there.
Yeah.
It was about to. I had to.
Yeah. Stop playing.
I watched it with these guys, so I was I was looking into the light like, burn these tears down.
Yeah, so, what's up?
Trump.
No.
Y'all not talking about Trump?
On site.
We don't talk about no
Trump.
Trump.
About Trump. Like,
no, so.
I didn't say it was. I'm just saying. Like,
no.
We're talking about Trump cards?
That's his.
Like a Trump card in the anime? Bro, Trump cards?
You have to stay on topic.
Bro, like, that's why Bleach is great because they're Trump cards.
No, we're going into sports now.
They're better.
Now we're going to talk about football.
He loves football.
Anyways,
Trump.
Moving on. Now that we've done all the anime talk, On-Site Verdict has given you a little extra juice this week because we have some special guests who want to ask these questions. So we gave you the little extra stuff that you asked for. We appreciate your questions, sir. You're done.
You're talking about someone else.